Hello, good morning, everyone. So, as you know that tomorrow is your maths exam. Okay, so today we will do some revision so that we can revise the chapters which are coming in the test tomorrow. Okay, so basically, how many chapters are coming? 4 chapters. So, let us do some revision. So, we will study here some mathematical properties for the whole number. Okay, so here we are going to study commutative property, then associative property, then identity properties. Okay, so let us start. This property is saying the order in which the numbers are added or multiplied, whether they are added or they are multiplied, does not change the sum of product. For example, if we are adding A to B or we are adding B to A, so it will not change the answer. In the same way, if I multiply A to B or I multiply B to A, it will not change the answer. Now look at the example. If we are adding 6 plus 1 or 1 plus 6, the answer is 7 both sides. Or if I multiply 7 into 3, 21, and if I multiply 3 into 7, that is also 21. So it means that if we multiply in multiplication or in addition, if we change the order, it doesn't change the answer. Okay, if we change the order, it does not change the answer. Okay, now associative property, it says the way in which numbers are grouped when they are added or multiplied does not change the sum or product. It means the way we are grouping the number. For example, here I have grouped B with C, then I have added A. But here this side I have grouped A and B, then I have added them with C. But doing this, the answer will not change. Okay, for example, 3 plus 8, I have added 3 and 8 first, then I added 2. So 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 plus 2 is 13. If I have added 2 plus 3 first, then it is 5, and 5 plus 8 is again 13. So again read the sentence, the way in which numbers are grouped when they are added or they are multiplied. Same thing goes with multiplication also. Does not change the sum or product. Okay. Now, if we see the example of multiplication, so you can see here what we are doing. I have first multiplied B with C. Okay, I have multiplied B with C, then I have multiplied it with A. And here I have multiplied A with B, then I have multiplied the answer with C. So let us check whether we will get the same answer or not. So 4 5s are 20, 20 into 3. This dot means multiplication, 60. Okay. Now 3 4s are 12, 12 5s are 60. So as you can see, we will get the same answer both the side, whether in addition or in multiplication. So this property is called associative property. Okay. Previous was commutative property and the latter was associative property. Now let us study some more properties. Additive identity. Okay, additive identity. Now what is the sentence? When 0 is added to any number, the sum is the number itself. For example, if I have added 0 in A, I will get A. Or 0 plus A is also A. A plus 0 is A, and 0 plus A is also A. For example, 9 plus 0 is 9, and 0 plus 9 is also 9. Is it clear? So this property is called additive identity. Whenever we are adding 0 with a number, with any number, so I'll get the same number. For example, if I'm adding B plus 0 is equal to B, and the question is saying name the property. Name the property. So you have to write this is additive identity property. Okay. Now multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. When any number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number. Okay. What it is saying, if I multiply 1 with any number or any number with 1, I will get the same number. Okay. For example, 5 into 1 is 5, and 1 into 5 is also 5. So students, this property is called multiplicative identity property. Is it okay? So in additive universe, what we were doing, we were adding a 0 in any of the given number. While in multiplicative identity property, we have to multiply. As you can remember these properties by their names. In additive identity, we are adding. Look, add. Okay, we are adding 0. And in multiplicative property, we are multiplying by 1. So you can remember the name of these properties and their characteristics by their name. Okay. Now let us understand multiplicative property for 0. What does this property says? This property says this: if we multiply any number with 0, we'll get 0, or 0 with any number will get 0. Okay. For example, 8 into 0 is 0, and 0 into 8 is also a 0. Is it clear? So there are three other main properties. What they are: additive identity, multiplicative identity, and multiplicative property of 0. Is it clear, everyone? Keep writing your comments in the comment section so that I come to know that you are focusing, you are watching the video attentively. Okay, now here are an example. Identify property. Okay, so we have to we have to identify the name of the property. So students, look at point 1. Name the property shown by this statement. So can you tell me which property is this? Name the property. Students, now watch this expression and now tell me which property is this. What is the name of this property? Okay, associative property for what? Associative property for what? Tell me the full name. Yes, it is associative property, but for what? For tell me the full name. So look at this. Here we are first multiplying 3 with m, then we are multiplying 2, and then again 3 and m are in bracket, then we are multiplying 2. First of all, look at this, and then I'll tell you. So the answer is the grouping of the numbers and variable did not change, but their order did. Means the numbers are not getting changed, but their order is getting changed. As you can see here, that inside the bracket here 3 and m is there, and here also 3 and m is inside the bracket. So the variables, though the numbers are not getting changed, only their order is getting changed. This is the commutative property for multiplication. This is the commutative property. Sara Waji's answer is correct. Now some people will say, sir, why this is not a associative property? Why this is commutative property? Okay. The question may arise in your minds, why it is commutative property? It looks like associative property, but actually it is commutative property. Why? Because in commutative property, the order gets changed. For example, commutative property says A into B is equal to B into A, while associative property says A into B in bracket multiply by C is equal to B into C in bracket multiply by A. As you can see, the numbers inside the bracket are not getting changed. Okay, if the numbers inside the bracket gets changed, then we can say um, it's associative property. Otherwise, it is a commutative property, because this is the whole. This is your A and this is B. This is B. This is A. So this is A into B and this is B into A. That is why this is a commutative property. Is it clear? Why is it a commutative property? Is it clear, or shall I explain more? Because numbers inside the bracket are not getting changed. If the numbers will get changed, only then we can say it's a associative property. Okay. Next. Now, tell me the answer. Name the property shown by this statement. What is the name of this property? Which option is right? 4 plus 8 plus x in bracket, and then 4 plus 8 in bracket, and x is outside. So is it associative property for addition, or associative property for multiplication, or commutative property for addition, or commutative property for multiplication? Which is the right answer? Which is the right option? Tell me fast. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. So the right option is A. The right option is A, associative property for addition. Okay, this is associative property for addition. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone, or anybody is having doubt? Shall I move ahead? Okay. The next is find a counter example. State whether the following conjunction is true or false. If false, provide a counter example. Subtraction of whole number is associative. So the statement is subtraction for whole number is associative. So you have to tell whether this statement is true or false. ये जो statement लिखा हुआ है, subtraction of whole number is associative. Is it true or false? It means it wants to ask, is associative property for subtraction exist or not? If associative property for subtraction exists or not. So it is saying that it exists if it is true or false. If it is true or false. Anybody who wants to answer? बेटा क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा है क्या सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी एग्जिस्ट करती है या नहीं करती? भाई ये कह रहा है करती है. सो इज इट ट्रू और फॉल्स? सो व्हाट इज एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी? इट इज x minus y minus z and then y minus z minus x. They are of course not equal to each other, and it is saying subtraction for whole number is associative. So what do you think? This statement is true or false? So let us see. So the answer is subtraction for whole number is not associative. Okay. I hope it is clear. You will write subtraction of whole numbers is not associative, and this statement is false. Clear? Next, state whether the following conjecture is true or false. If false, provide a counter example. So the statement is division of whole number is associative. So is it right or wrong? Is it true or false? Division for whole numbers is associative. As you can see here, this is associative property for division and it does not exist. As you can see here, they are not equal to each other. So this is also false. Okay, this is false. Because associative property is applicable only for addition and multiplication. It does not exist for subtraction and division. I hope it is clear. Now use mental math. And here is a real world example for you. Gardens. In a museum garden, a decorative pool containing fish of 5 feet deep, 17 feet long, and 5 feet wide. Use mental math to find the volume of water in the pool. So there is a pool, you can say, in the museum. Let's say this is a pool. So it is 2 feet deep and 17 feet long and 5 feet wide. 5 feet wide. So how are you going to find the volume? Volume, so it is a cuboid. So what is the formula for the volume of cuboid? LBH. So 5 into 17 into 2, which means here you have to multiply with first 5 with 2 because 5 2s are 10. Okay, then you multiply it with 17. So 170 feet cube. This is the answer. Now, why this question comes in this chapter? Because we have used associative property here. Whenever we are multiplying several numbers, we can associate such a number so that we can get product 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000. That is why I have arranged 5 with 2 so that I can get 10, and then it becomes easy to multiply 17 with 10. Is it clear? So this is the explanation, as you can see. This is the explanation you can see here. Okay. So what we have done first, we have written the numbers in the multiply. Then I have arranged 2 with 5, then 170 cubic feet. We can write cubic feet or feet cube. Okay. Clear? Check your progress. Now we will check our progress. Rocks. A landscaper bought 4 rocks to use in a landscaping project. The rocks weighed 15 pounds, 22 pounds, and 8 pounds, and 25 pounds. Use mental math to find the total weight of the rocks. Can you do this? In just 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'll start explaining this. So the weight of all 4 rocks is given. You have to find the total weight of all the rocks. Beta 55 is not there in the option. 55 is not there in the option. So you have to add basically 15 plus 22 plus 8 plus 25. So now you have to add them with the help of associative property. Means you will add 15 with 25, then 22 with 8. So it will become 30, and here 40. So sorry, the answer is 70. Okay, 70 pounds. C is the right answer. Is it clear? Next, simplify the expression. Justify each step. So we have to simplify this expression. This is, you can say, the question of algebra also. So 6 plus D is variable, 8 is constant. So you will write 6 plus D plus 8. Now you will add like terms, means number with number. So 6 plus 8 plus D. So it will be 14 plus D. This is your answer. Is it clear? So you can see what they have done. Commutative property for addition they have used. Then they have used 6. They have added 6 plus 8. So the answer is 14D. Is it okay, students? Now check your progress. Simplify the expression 5m plus 3 plus 11m. Name 2 properties you can use to justify the steps. Students, one more thing. Abhi kya hai ke time is going to get over. Okay, 8:20, 8 minutes are left. But in the next class, because next class 5A की maths class है, तो उसमें I will teach the next chapter, okay, which is negative numbers and integers. So I will record the video and I will upload it so you can watch both the revision video. Okay, तो उनके लिए ये वाली वीडियो भी मिल जाएगी क्योंकि वो ये वाली क्लास नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, और नेक्स्ट वाली आप नहीं कर पाओगे क्योंकि आपकी दूसरी क्लास है, बट बोथ द वीडियोस विल बी अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन. ओके, सो उससे आप करोगे, एंड मे बी के इन वीडियो से ही, मतलब इन वीडियो पे बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. जिस तरह के क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे मैं प्रैक्टिस करा रहा हूँ, दीज टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन मे बी आस्क्ड in tomorrow's exam. So simplify the expression 5m plus 3 plus 11m. Okay, then name two properties you can use to justify these steps. So if you'll simplify 5m plus, you will write 11m, like term with each other, plus 3. So it is which property? It is commutative or associative? (16m plus 3). So this is third, 16m plus 3, commutative and associative. So commutative for addition and associative for addition. We have used two properties here. Okay, is it okay? So the C option is right. Now next example, simplify algebraic expression. So this is A multiply by 9 into B. So what will be the answer? 9 A, B, because all the terms, all the, we can say numbers are not like, they are unlike. So we will just write 9AB. This is the answer. So simplify expression, this justify each step. So what they have done first, they have written the question, then associated A with 9 into B, associative property for multiplication. The name of the property is, then 9 into A into B is commutative property for multiplication. Then your answer is 9AB. Okay, finally they, so they have actually explained each and every step. पहले उन्होंने क्या किया, देखो पहले उन्होंने इस 9 और A को ब्रैकेट के अंदर रखा, तो ये प्रॉपर्टी कहलाएगी एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन, बिकॉज उन्होंने एसोसिएट किया है. देन 9 को पहले रखा और A को बाद में रखा, तो इस प्रॉपर्टी को कहेंगे कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी, बिकॉज कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी में क्या होता है, A इंटू बी इज इक्वल टू बी इंटू ए होता है, यानी हम ऑर्डर को चेंज कर सकते हैं. तो इस स्टेप में ऑर्डर को चेंज किया गया है. That is why this is commutative property for multiplication. Then finally your answer is 9AB. Is it clear? Next, simplify the expression 7 into t into 2. Name two properties you can use to justify these steps. So what will be the answer? Look at this. First, you will write 7 into t into 2. Then you will write 7 into 2. Sorry, first you will write 7 into 2 into t. तो यहां पर 2 पहले लिखा और t बाद में, तो ये कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी हो गई, कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी हो गई. देन इसको एसोसिएट करेंगे 7 into 2 into t, तो फिर यहाँ पे एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी और यहाँ पे कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी लगेगी. फाइनली योर आंसर इज 14t. सो दिस इज द आंसर. फर्स्ट हमने यूज की है commutative property for multiplication and associative property for multiplication. Okay, so the B option is correct. So this is all for today. This was a quick revision for the chapter, the properties of whole number. How was this revision? Was it useful for to you or not?